What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Wow, defense is starting to make a comeback.
There he goes. Still on his feet. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Catch in the middle, it's Lyons. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. On the ground, it's Burgess. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a hit. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Sun Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Lets it fly. He's got it for a big play. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moss. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. They'll line up for a second down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Punt is on its way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Tyson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On first down from the 13-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This is a running back who is versatile. His catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, Phyllis, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Leaves it with the running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll do it himself. It's a seam wide open. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams
wide open spaces. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Timeout, Arizona State.
The Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. This is a designed run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Fitted in the window for the score. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They marched 79 yards on the drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. That's caught. It's Tyson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Brings up 2nd down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moss. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. Shotgun snap on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. On third down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time. Turning it on! A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Got it behind the line. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw. It's Levin. Makes the grab. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quickly to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he had plenty of leg and kept it just straight enough to use that right upright to get it through. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Bobcats decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, and it's first down.
Good enough for first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Sparks. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
He's brought down at the 41-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Gain of 10. And 1st down for the offense.
Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Bringing the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Bobcats will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Punt is on its way. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
A little screen to the running back. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. Caught behind the line. It's McClain. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time he's got his man. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's in open space downfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his second year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought Texas tooth and nail. Could have won that football game. And Jesse, a superstar at the quarterback position.
They got a really good one coming back. No Cam Scattaboo this year, though, so they're going to have to find ways to be able to run the football effectively. That was a big part of their success a year ago.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Might be looking to run. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Let's see what he can do with it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll keep it himself. Spins away from the defender.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Red pass, it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. He caught it. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona! No step back and
tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Texas is going to walk off the field there in Denton with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll try the run. Got a little space. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Texas State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They go to the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. The Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Sparks. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And the Bobcats are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Sparks. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sparks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the tight end to the ground with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Slams ahead. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the two-point conversion but was denied. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Setting up the screen. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
On the run, it's Udo. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tyson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Moss. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. The Bobcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it. First down and more. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
The Bobcats need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Lyons. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Bobcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Gives it on the option. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas State. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Makes the grab on the left. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. from the shotgun, the inside give. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's running free down the middle. And hold everything. He's going the other way, and he takes it back for a touchdown.
Are you kidding me? You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
That makes the score Arizona State 30, Texas State 27.
The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.